Hello and welcome back. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Ragusa with a little help. I'm gonna go ahead and let's get some access through the Ottomans. We're gonna get black flagged and see if we can do a condottieri contract because we need some money because we're like poor. Another state, might as well make it. Not gonna pay for it yet though. Get black flagged. And we're looking for condottieri contracts. I've mentioned this very often in my mind at least, but even if there's no alert saying some nation wants condottieri, there are contracts that you can find. If you look at the ledger, page 47, current wars, between episodes we identified a couple. Tunisian conquest of Gafsa. So Tunis is about to murder Jared. He's currently besieging it. If we are black flagged, we can walk anywhere, which means we can walk to his capital, which means that we're allowed to rent condottieri to him. We don't actually have to go there. We just have to be able to get there. And if he could afford it, he would give us 64 monies. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna subsidize him and take his treasury before he dies. Because we should. Because he owes us the monies. Game music's kind of loud. This is a really loud track. I can turn it down again, but... Go down to like there, I guess. You dislike the black flag mechanic? I do too, but I'm not gonna not use it. Like, if it's a thing I can do to make myself stronger in a game, then I'm gonna do it, almost always, because that's just how I play. So, look at this. He wants to give us, like, anything he could. He can't even afford to pay us that much. But we've subsidized him as much as we can. And so he's going to give us 61.12 monies. And hopefully die. And then we get our troops back and we can do it again. So again, even though there was no alert saying, hey, there's a contract you could do, there was a contract we could do. Just got to be aware that that's a thing that's possible. You know what I'm saying? Just me who has distort in the voice. There's a command for it. It's not on my end. It's a Twitch thing. You need to switch to stream quality source. It's an encoding issue. Basically, Twitch is taking what I provide to them. They're doing something called transcoding, which is where they take it and they break it down into 1080p, 720p, 480p, 360p, and then your connection is trying to decide what the best speed is for it, and it's choosing a lower quality than my source quality, and because it's been transcoded, the audio gets foobarred. So if you switch to source quality, you'll get the right thing. No, gotta wait one more month. We're canceling the subsidy now. It always costs 2 months, 2 monthly ticks, no matter what you do. But you end up making a lot more money overall this way. Still couldn't hurt to improve relations with like Austria and the Pope, just because they're nearby. You know, we don't want them to hate us. Okay, still holding off on Diplotech until we get the next idea. We're already focused on admin. We don't make money. We really want this fort to fall. We need to switch back this to trade in June. Okay. What's FUBAR, Kappa? FUBAR stands for effed up beyond all recognition. We do have 63% of our countries now Serbian, and we don't accept them as a people. So they are part of the same culture group, Slavic, and the penalty is quite small, but it might not be a bad idea to accept their culture soon. There's more Serbian stuff to take, and we're definitely going to want this gold mine, but technically the gold mine is goods produced, and we don't care. Like, cultural acceptance doesn't matter for gold mines. Maybe we don't pay the diplo points right now. Fubar is boomer lingo? Are you calling me a boomer? Stop. Don't call me a boomer. I'm no boomer. 61.4% autonomy in this grain is calling to me. I'd like to lower autonomy here, but we can't, so we won't. Neat. Full annexation. Scotland cedes West March to England. Oh, that's awfully who did it. Okay. Interesting. So, despite the French guarantee of Scotland, France... okay, so England attacked somebody over here. Scotland defended them. Got it. Got it. Okay, boomer. Yeah. Ottomans have declared war upon Genoa. They cite conquest. Hungary have dishonored their alliance. Ottomans have levied war taxes. Interesting. So, it's still super early, which means Genoa is a prince, which means that Ottomans versus the Emperor. And the Emperor, because he got defensively called in, he is able to call in his allies as well. So we should see Alsace, Augsburg, Palatinate, and Siena all join this war. This is going to be a big war, possibly. So these guys here should join at some point. They usually take like 1 to 3 months to join because there's a secondary call to arms. Like Austria actually has to send out the call. It's not instantaneous. But I'm 90% sure the Emperor is the only person who's still allowed to do that. Attack the Ottomans? Hell no. Just because this war is happening doesn't mean we can just beat them. Like... If anything, we might want to rent condottieri. Maybe even to the Ottomans, you know? I mean, he's fighting against... Oh, interesting. So that's so weird. See? I was right. First off, the Emperor is allowed to do his own call to arms when he defends the princes. But Hungary declined to defend Genoa, but then they honored the defensive call from Austria. So he's still at war anyway. Aren't you glad we broke the alliance with Hungary? How much longer do we have on our truce? September of 70. So they'll definitely be fighting in 2 years, I think. I don't think that war's going to be over quickly. Yeah, so we do have a couple claims on Hungary already. We have 2. Let's start spying on him a bit more. Okay. Our projection's getting kind of low. We do have positive prestige. We should probably do a scornful insult just to get it a little bit higher. Let's see. Our rivals are Venice. Who hates Venice? Hungary does. Burgundy, Milan, Ragusa is us. Ferrara. It's a lot of people, but they're all like little tiny Catholic derps. And then Florence. No one cares about Florence. Pope, Savoy, Genoa, Ragusa. Yeah, alright. Let's just scornfully insult Venice. And I think I'm going to re-up my spy network on... Oh wait, we can support rebels. Support some Bosnian separatists? That'd be silly, right? Hop off relations here for now. Oh my god, we have sailors. Holy crap. Let's build boats. More boats. Alright, Dejera just got full occupied, which means they're gonna peace out, hopefully. It's just a one-on-one war, 100%. As soon as they are done, we get our troops back. We can rent them out to somebody else. Excellent. Alright, so... There was also Castile versus Morocco, which was another war that looked like it was about to end. Let's see if maybe Morocco would want to pay us before we get involved with the Ottoman thing. 93.49 monies when he's about to peace out. Pretty good. It's best if we can do it on someone who's about to die, because then there's no chance that our troops are tied up for 18 months. But even if they're tied up for 18 months, 93 monies is a lot of monies. I wanted to change the state edict in the capital. You're right, I did. Thank you. Back to trade power, definitely. I mean, that's a lot of monies, right? We can't say no to this monies. He's in an important war, and the quality of the troops is high. We could actually get even more if we subsidized him. Most likely, he'd be willing to pay. I think it's worth waiting an extra couple months to subsidize. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. We want to let this war with the Ottomans and everything simmer a bit. Let them fight for a while before we try to get involved at all. Yes, good job, Jimmy. 97 monies? I guess I was wrong. They don't actually want to give us more than just the monies they were going to give us. Sad. Okay, let's use these monies to build the most important building a merchant republic could ever build. A marketplace in our capital. Very good building. Next month, or next time we get our diplomat, we'll cancel these subsidies. And the Morocco pieces out. That's what we want. We want them to peace out and then cancel the contract early. They could cancel it early. That's why we're trying to find people who are losing their war, right? We want them to be losing their war and then ceasing to exist, or losing their war and having no rebels and just deciding to cancel the contract early, because then we're getting 18 months of payment for, you know, less than 18 months, which is efficient. We like efficiency. Okay, getting kind of close to the Diplo point cap. Time for a new election. Our nephew, I mean, this guy that we got, Rector Eduardo, was just really strong, age 30. I think we're going to re-elect, even though we're kind of lowish on Republican tradition. Oh, beautiful. We also randomed admin points. That couldn't have gone better. Beautiful. 444, age 35, Republican leader. That's so good. Improve relations over the annual tick with Ottomans, so we don't lose the 3 opinion. And then, oh my gosh, 47,000 troops suffering 5% attrition, with another 17k there and 11k. That's a lot of dudes. Now, I want to say that the AI is not able to see the secondary call to arms. I'm pretty sure when the Ottomans declared war on Genoa, they factored in the Genoese bloc, including Austria. But I'm 99% sure that the AI does not know how to factor in Austria also calling in all of her allies. So probably what happened is the Ottomans declared on Genoa because they knew Hungary would say no. But they didn't factor in Austria also calling in Hungary, and then Hungary saying yes. Because this looks pretty bad for the Ottomans. Right? I mean, that's a lot of troops. The Ottomans are very strong, but 45,907 troops. And they've got the most income of anyone we know of, 44 ducats a month. But the collective manpower recovery of all of these little tiny one province miners, every single one of these has 100 manpower per month recovery. The Ottomans only recover 696 manpower per month. So just like, look at this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 individual tags. 11 if you count Cyprus. 11 tags. Bare minimum, that's 1,100 manpower per month versus their like 700. Yeah, this was a bad war deck for them. This is good for us. Yay! You know what? I'm gonna be crazy. We're gonna get a claim on the Kosovo. We're gonna see if maybe, just maybe, there's something we can do in this war. Let's see how well these guys do. If they're doing real well, we're gonna rent out to the richest person on their side of the war, and we're gonna pile on the Ottomans, man. The guarantee is a one-way thing, so he can't attack us, but we can attack him. If we do attack him, we lose the guarantee though, so it's kind of risky. Morocco is on negative 84 war score. Hopefully he pieces out real soon. Okay, we're seeing some occupations, multiple sieges here. He's got forts in Macedonia, Edirne, and his capital, and all three are currently being besieged with 35,000 troops, 8,000 troops, and like 35,000 troops. Like, that's 70k troops there. Holy crap. Ottomans, man, you done goofed. That is not smart. Let's switch over to hostile trading here so we can build up on the Ottomans a little bit faster. Aristocrats, put aside differences. National unrest -1, discipline +5. Okay. Seems good. There's the thing we were waiting for. We're gonna take this idea so we get more innovativeness and so that we can take tech for cheaper. And then we're gonna take Diplotech so that we're ahead of time, so we get trade efficiency bonus, which is great. And then what else were we gonna do? What else were we gonna do? One thing I wanted to spend Diplo points on, I want the traders in charge. I don't think we care about the aristocrats being in charge right now. We'll just spend these 9 Diplo points. I probably should have done this a while ago. Traders in charge should make us more money. Last month we lost 0.64. Let's see where we're at with the traders being in charge. 0.64 becomes 0.36, 0.39. So yeah, it is better. We have high income. Can you believe it? Do you think they will release countries from Ottomans, or will Genoa annex it? Okay, so the war leader is Genoa. Genoa is probably not going to have their capital sieged because it's behind so many forts for Hungary and Austria. And when the Ottomans has this like military access route automatically because of the war participants, they're not going to like ask us for access and then try to beeline for the war leader's capital. They're going to go through this way into Pest and then into here. So Genoa is going to be super, super high enthusiasm for a very long time. This war is not going to end easily for the Ottomans. When they peace out, Genoa's desires are... They want lots of the land in Crimea. They want some of the land around here. They want Edirne. They'll probably take Edirne. Personality is administrator, not diplomat. Diplomats like to release provinces. I don't think they're going to release things. They'll probably conquest. If you release Serbia, maybe the Ottomans will be forced to return Kosovo and Skopje to Serbia. Okay. Again, this is anecdotal experience, but in my experience, it's usually only diplomatic personalities that like to return provinces to random countries. We're not allied to Genoa. He has conquest territory that he wants. And because he's not a diplomat, I don't think we should count on him doing something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you know more about it than I do, then please do. Tell me. Yeah, we also paid... We have territorial cores on like 4 of those provinces, so I don't want to lose that admin point investment to release the nation. Lilarn, Twitch Prime, thank you, sir. Or lady. Austria's entered into alliance with Genoa. Okay. Our contract, our condottieri contract is... They're disappointed. So surprised. That never happens. Morocco cedes Melilla, Garb, Saleh, Ifni, and Agadir to Castile. Morocco cedes Fez to Portugal. They give monies and 289 ducats. And continue to complain about the contract that they paid to some random Orthodox nation in the middle of nowhere, relative to them, because reasons. Let's get another claim on Hungary. We can fabricate on Thames, Taranto, or Slavonia. We do need a second fort to max out army tradition, so we already have a claim on Belgrade. Thames is really good to get, because it'll give us defensive hill. I think I'd like to fabricate on that next, probably. Of course, it's also part of the wrong trade node. While Slavonia is part of a trade node we are already in. I mean, if we took Belgrade, we would have 2 forts. I don't think we really need Thames. I think I want Slavonia first. Get that claim. Kebab still likes him. They're still guaranteeing us. I don't know if they like us or not. Okay, so as soon as this contract is up, we are probably renting to Genoa, Austria, or just whoever's richest in this thing. Technically, I haven't rivaled Hungary, so we could actually rent to Hungary in order to economically weaken him. Right? Like, a couple mental things going through right now. Number one, I want as much money as I can possibly get. So probably want to rent to the person who has the most money, which is either the Merchant League, Genoa, or the biggest guy, Austria, or Hungary, because he's big too. But if, as a secondary thing, I can also weaken someone that I plan to attack, that kind of trumps me making a little bit more cash. So if I can rent to Hungary, that's the best person right now, because he's big-ish, and it would make him the one that's kind of suffering for my interaction. If that makes sense, right? Like if I make Genoa weaker by taking all his money, that doesn't impact us very much. You with me? You follow me? They're still working on their sieges. -7% on Macedonia, -50 here. Constantinople, -57. Ottomans are not trying to push them off. I think they're just going to sit there until those forts all fall. I think the Ottomans are... I think they're just dead. I think that they are done. We can cancel our contract in March. Oh, looks like some activity. But they haven't broken their siege, so I wonder why they're all marching around now. What's going on with that? I have not seen an Ottoman stack. I don't know where Ottomans are right now. Oh, okay, they're up here. They've occupied this stuff. That's it? All I can see. Okay. Yeah, because that's relevant to the war, obviously. Gain 1 stab. The Catholic minister. Awesome. That's so good as a republic. If we weren't doing an administrative idea group, I'd be tempted to buy level 1 and then go to 2. But hey, just getting a positive 1 so we can gain prosperity is really, really nice. Game loves us and wants us to be happy, everyone. Cheers. Maybe jump on the Ottomans directly for Kosovo. You see this? We're at 19. By network, we're about to get our claim. That's definitely the plan. If there's a window to take it, I'm gonna take it. Ah, shoot. Unfortunately, we still have a claim here, so we need 25 spy network. Make Augsburg dislike us, or we can have Travunia get goods produced plus 25%. Travunia is 5 development. It doesn't matter. We'll take the goods produced for now. Whatever. Ragusa gains influential trading family, or we can have a half-price level 2 Diplo advisor. We don't have the economy to afford him, so we'll just take the trade power. Alright, and this diplomat was coming back because we're canceling our contract before Morocco can tell everyone that we're naughty on the 13th. So we're going to do 2 things. Number 1, we're going to weaken Hungary by renting to him if possible. Number 2 is we're going to try to time it so that if we do decide to declare war on Ottomans, we can take control of a siege right as we cancel the contract by chaining the war deck. Okay, cool. I'm going to take a short break here if you're watching this on YouTube. Otherwise, stick around. I'll be back in just a second on Twitch. See you soon.